But I know it's more like Bullwinkle. That's it. Bullwinkle the Moose from Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Right.
What's up with it?
Huh? Are you asking why Tristan sounds like Rocky or Bullwinkle?
Who doesn't know why Tristan sounds like?
Sorry, I can't hear. Sorry, could you repeat that?
Why he sounds like Bullwinkle as opposed to Barney?
Well, really, that whole thing is just based on the fact that in the first, 8 episodes of YuGiOh, the English dub, the voice actor, what's his name? Sam Riegel was playing Tristan at the time, before Greg Abbey took over the role. And I guess, and Wayne Grayson, who played Joey, I met him at Otakon, he essentially confirmed this. What they wanted for Tristan originally was for him to be some sort of cool surfer dude kind of character.
Oh, isn't it cute when he's thinking?
Isn't he cute when he's thinking? Back off, Tristan!
Drooling monsters?
Drooling monsters?
Duel
monsters, you Nimrod!
I think the other problem with it is that, Sam Riegel was also playing 3 other characters. He was like Rex Raptor and a bunch of other guys. And they were like,
Do your Rex Raptor, please.
Oh,
Please.
Yugi, I thought I smelled something!
Shut up, Weevil! Here's my Mega Cellar! He likes my Rex Raptor.
I like his Rex Raptor voice.
Well, Rex Raptors have 40 different actors.
Yeah, Rex Raptor is like the horror of YuGiOh.
Anyway, yeah, so they I think it was something about, he's already playing a bunch of characters. We'll have Greg come in and do this guy. So then by 8, he's like, okay, now I sound like a normal guy, okay.
People are still coming in.
Are they still, oh my god.
You've got a nice long catwalk right here.
This has never happened.
I've never had this many people in the room before. Not on Sunday morning at 9 o'clock.
Anyway, I think the real answer to your question was, it was kind of answered in the show, because in the following episode after, when he has the regular voice and he brings him back to life and he's like,
reborn the monster.
Yeah, it's easier to make fun of Tristan when he sounded like that. So, so that's why he sounds like that.
I kind of wonder what Sam Riegel, who did that voice, originally thought after I kept Tristan on and he became kind of the star of YuGiOh Abridged, because he's like, well, they got rid of that voice in the actual show, and now it's like a big deal. It's like, it's kind of like I took over that role or something.
I feel like such an idiot. I met him, Sam Riegel, the original guy, at Comic-Con, and of all things, I forgot to ask him about it. So do you remember doing Tristan? Because that's become an internet phenomenon now. I was like, seriously?
He directs people, by the way. He does voice direction as well, so it's just funny to imagine. Do it better! Sound more like this! This is a good voice! You have a question,
I
Alpha?
do. If you had kept Tristan's second voice, would you eventually have given the role to Semi?
To Semi? Why?
Because Semi plays Yusei.
Semi doesn't have quite the same voice as Greg, but he was good for you.
He is good for you. Next question?
Over here, I think we got a ninja here.
I got a ninja?
Here, no, look this way. This way.
I can't see him.
There.
Hi, Naruto!
Well, first I'd like to say thank you for shaking my hand downstairs on Friday in the dealer's room.
No problem!
That made me really happy.
Handshake no jutsu!
And also, most importantly, my question is, will the Naruto cosplayers take over the world?
No.
I don't know, God. You're kind of a dwindling species.
Too bad 807.
What would you say is the big cosplay right now?
Soul Eater's pretty popular.
Italia, Soul Eater, Vocaloid.
Team Fortress 2!
I'm sorry, dude. We need to start a charity for the Naruto cosplay so that we can save that.
Charity no Jutsu!
Then we'll start a charity to bring back the Inuyasha cosplayers from 4 years ago.
Okay, next question?
Over here!
You don't need that. Huh?
All right.
Hey.
Hi, how's it going?
All right.
First of all, I just wanted to say, when you get this much people in a room on a Sunday morning, we call that religion.
I missed the comment earlier. This is the Church of Little Toledo.
This is church for us.
You shall have
And they're still coming in.
Oh my.
Seriously? Oh my God. And people are still coming in.
Breakdance.
Yes! There is a catwalk right here, my friend.
I can try something.
Okay, can
You
you?
might break something.
Rose. Mine.
Katie, be sure to get that.
It's going.
He's so white.
Take it off! Hey, son.
So anyway, about YuGiOh Abridged. Was there a question in that kind of sort?
Yeah, everyone, apparently everyone here loves you. Has there anyone you've met,
Except that guy.
has there anyone you've met that has been legitimately like just mean or just had nothing nice to say about you?
Well, I understand where some of them are coming from, but there are some cosplayers who really hate what I've done because I can totally get where they're coming from because there are people who like genuinely love the actual YuGiOh show and don't like the idea of it being made fun of, and they're cosplaying like the actual character, and then they have people coming up to them saying, "Talk about YuGiOhs and how they're Yugi-licious."
Or if you're Yusei, you get card games on motorcycles.
That kind of happens no matter what. Like if you cosplay a mud camp, everybody and their mom goes, "Hey, I like you," or whatever.
Right. But yeah, there are people who legitimately hate what I've done. I mean, my first convention appearance as Little Karibo, somebody during my Q&A came up and stood right in front of me and was like, "Are you dissing on 5Ds?"
5D's nuts!
And, like he wouldn't move the whole time, and I didn't know what to do. Because it was like my first. I was really nervous, and it was my first convention appearance, and he was just stood there the whole time, and I didn't know what to do. And it was Alcon in England,
Right.
He was a very good cover hanger, yeah.
He's a very good coaster for your drink.
He's a drink. This series doesn't deserve a spot in Otakon's panel list, but it might make a good coaster for my drink.
I like the parking.
But eventually, so there was a security guy who came and sort of led him to the exit. But
Specifically 5D's like really serious. I'm like,
Hi.
what is this mark on my arm?
What is this mark on my arm? 20 episodes later, what is this mark on my arm?
it is basically.
Yes, it's exactly like Lost.
It does kind of feel like they're making crap along the way, so it could be like
They're
that.
living.
Smoke monsters on weird islands!
Yeah, there are people who take it very seriously and quite rightly get upset with what I'm doing because I'm basically just going.
YuGiOh's a serious business.
Right. So yeah. Next question. He's over there right now.
Okay. Do you like my hat?
I can't see your hat.
It's a Karibo.
Oh, awesome.
Go ahead, Haribo.
My hair looks nothing like a Karibo.
Are you going to ask me to wear that and then plug your Full Metal Alchemist?
Would you mind signing it?
Well, if you come around to the booth in the dealer's hall afterwards, or even if you come to me right after the panel's finished, maybe I'll totally do it.
You'll be in here for like 3 hours.
I could be here for 3 hours. But I believe there's nothing scheduled after this panel in this room, so I might be able to hang out for 10 minutes. Oh, there's something?
Yeah. Mike Center Nicholas. You should go to this too. The Mike Center Nicholas.
Dumb talking. Anyway,
You get to take over.
let's spend 5 minutes talking about what comes after this panel. Next question.
What's your favorite YuGiOh Abridged episode?
For a long time, it was episode 6 because that was the first episode where it really felt like everything clicked, and it was also the first episode where people were actually posting it on like forums like Penny Arcade and stuff. And there was like, I realized there was like threads with like 10 pages of people saying, "This is the funniest thing ever. This is the stupidest thing ever." I was like, they're talking about me. And
You were happy no matter what.
I was happy.
You mean your favorite episode isn't 16?
I said, oh, that's your favorite episode, right, Crows?
The one that you don't like for
Crows likes all the worst episodes I've ever made. And I should warn you that Crows likes the episode that I'm showing today.
Hey, Curb likes it.
Curb likes it as
To be fair, I
well.
like that.
He likes everything I do.
Yeah. Oh, Martin, I really like your videos. Oh, they can't see that. Okay, thank you. Okay, it's probably better you can see it.
That was very friendly. A little too friendly. Anyway, but now episode 45, just because
People are still coming.
I felt like 45 was one of my best, just as far as voices go. I really like it when I can't remember or hear myself in the voice that I've done. Like, for example, the leather pants video. I felt like I can't. It doesn't sound like one person doing that.
No, it
It sounds
doesn't.
like two different characters altogether. So I really enjoy 45 because it told a really good story as a standalone episode. And I felt like I did the actual show justice in a weird kind of way, but I was really happy with how that turned out. So episode 45 mostly, yeah. Crews.
Hi.
Look, all the melting crows.
Hi.
You're too short.
Yeah, Crows, you've done 3 questions in the same area. You do need to.
That way.
Okay, keep going.
Trust me.
Sorry. Is it Batgirl? Is it Batgirl who's asking a question? Hi.
Go.
Okay, so first up, if anyone Chow fans, cosplay deviants on motorcycles.
Say that again, I'm sorry.
Cosplay tickets on motorcycles?
Cosplay deviants on motorcycles.
Oh, cosplay deviants.
I'm not plugging that. No, we're not here.
Sorry, go on.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah, so, what was your real job before you started getting into the fandoms, like all of you?
Oh, all of us. What were we doing before we got into YuGiOh?
Yeah, like when you didn't come to cons, before you were famous and an internet meme, like what was your real job?
Real job.
What's that?
This doesn't pay our bills.
This
guys.
isn't a
We got
job.
jobs.
I specifically decline payments to do these things because as far as I'm concerned, just meeting you guys is its own reward.
All right.
I mean, I'm going to a convention in Australia next month, and yeah, with Alpha. And
Down in Australia,
they said, how much do you usually ask for appearances? And I was like, nothing. You can get me a milkshake if you like. So they're giving me like a milkshake every day or something like that.
Like, okay, we're gonna give you a milkshake every day.
Yeah.
So we're on.
Just be careful that Dango doesn't eat your baby down there.
The Dango
So,
doesn't.
Rose, what was your job before you became an internet meme?
I was just a little IT server dude.
You know, she was
And I'm
asking,
still that, apparently.
so she was asking all of us. So did you
Yeah.
guys want to talk about what you guys did before?
I'm a pharmacy student.
She's probably going to make a lot more money than any of us.
Hills over here.
Everybody got carrot. Evan P.
I worked in retail.
Yeah, retail.
I am still currently I should go back. It's funny. I work at a company called Edgeware, which make these little really weird educational computer games, and I do all the animation and graphics for them. I'm drawing like purple monkeys and talking lunchboxes and weird crap. But I sit on my butt in front of a computer working in Flash for 5 hours for 3 days a week. It's pretty much what I do at home. So can't complain.
For myself, when I first got into the Abridged work, I was in high school. Right now, I've just been accepted into university. You know, I'm still. I am. Right now, I don't really have a standing job, but you know, I'm still looking for.
You were a DJ at some point, though, right?
I was an online DJ, yeah. For has anybody here ever heard of Habbo? Okay, a few people. Yeah, there's a couple of fan sites, radio-based, where you'd like go on there and give out prizes. I was an online DJ for that for a few years, but it wasn't paid; it was voluntary.
By the way, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but we have the most intense staring contest happening up there.
Who do you think's gonna win?
If one of them blinks, let us know.
Characters don't blink in general. They can win anything.
Let's take a vote. Who's gonna win?
Marion!
He's not in this video, unfortunately.
The Pharaoh.
Oh, okay.
I still
You obviously haven't read the rule book to every game ever because I always win.
So Yami, who do you
No,
think?
you don't.
Me?
That's what.
Tristan is gonna win.
Yes.
There's still people going in.
Hi, Professor Layton.
Professor, I've solved it.
So, next question.
Little Karibo,
Huh?
would you like this baby? We don't want it anymore.
I would like this baby.
But he doesn't deserve a spot on the panel.
This baby doesn't deserve a spot on this panel, but it might make a good coaster for my drink.
You guys want to know where that came from, the drink thing? He's like, okay,
It's funny.
okay, basically, I was showing that episode. My friend D-Mac is an actor from Toronto, loves Martin stuff, and he saw the video with my drink. Is what? No, not with the drink. No, it came out. I'm sorry. No, he saw the Esperoba episode.
Keep talking.
Carry on.
I don't know what he just did. I'll see the video later and I'll punch him. Yeah. So he saw the episode with Esperoba, and he's like, Chris, why does he scream everything? And I'm like, hold on. So I get him a clip of the actual YuGiOh episode with Esperoba, and literally, like, that was the first time that actor ever did anything for 4Kids, as far as I know, and he literally was just like, oh, I can see into the future. Why are you yelling? I don't know! Because the kids aren't awake on Saturday morning! And literally, the line is delivered like that, like, your Serpent Knight Dragon doesn't deserve a spot on my deck, but I suppose it'll make a decent coaster for my drink. And we were dying. It's like, I didn't even remember that, and I told him that later. He's like, Esperoba's going to make another appearance now. And sure enough, there it was.
So, yeah. So, that's the explanation.
What did you do?
What did I do?
What did you do?
I'm sorry.
What did you do?
Oh, during this?
He came
Boy, the American
to this panel.
I did this.
Oh, you were moving the crowd.
I was trying to make him blink.
So Florence would win.
Crows. Oh, hi, Crows.
I see him. He's
Oh, hi, Crows. Pretty funny story, Crows.
You tear me apart, Crow.
You're tearing me apart.
Lying. How many people have seen The Room?
So, all right, what's the question?
Okay.
That's pretty big.
Okay, my brother wanted to ask a question too. He texted it to me. Can I ask you both?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, my brother wanted to know how many times in life you've screwed the rules.
That requires having money.
It does require having money. I think that there was like once in my life where I had that stuff, but now, so yeah, I guess I had money to want. Have you guys ever screwed the rules?
No.
Apparently, even if you have green hair too.
You screwed the rules yesterday, sir, by walking out of that Best Buy.
Yeah, he shocked me.
Also, we were in that Best Buy. We were trying to find The Room.
We were trying to find YuGiOh the movie.
YuGiOh the movie.
Why?
I got a thing of Twizzlers, and you called me.
I called you.
And then I was like, okay, hey, yeah, Shady, we're walking out of the Best Buy, and oh my god, I just walked to the Best Buy with his Twizzlers. And then there was a guy like waiting at the door. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to. I wasn't paying attention. What, Shady?
Yeah, I came.
Also, is there an Uncle Yo in the audience? Uncle Yo? No, he just said I.
We have one more question first.
His second question. He's right next to
Hi,
Crows.
Carl, I love you.
Yeah, I was just wondering how long you're going to continue to doing the Abridged series because I don't want it to stop.
This is the last episode.
This is the final.
Don't do that. You might cause a riot.
Don't believe anything you see on the internet.
Don't believe Ondor's lies. I'm Captain Bosch from Dalmasca.
I think we got a question over here from this weird.
No, I have to answer his question. I will be doing every single episode of YuGiOh.
So it'll be done in like 2010.
I'll be an old guy.
God, I did not realize how big this room was.
I will be doing the most authentic grandpa voice ever by the end of it.
Yeah.
We'll replace Platinum.
Super special awesome.
Not many juice.
I think we got this fang boy over here that really
ask a question or something.
Hot cross buns. Hot cross buns.
Are you gonna stop us in the future?
Toy Story 3! Toy Story 3!
Uncle Yo, everyone.
Uncle Yo.
I love you.
This is one of the funniest people I've ever met. This is Uncle Yo.
He's awesome. Stand-up comedian. Go see his stuff.
Mega Man Abridged.
Mega Man Abridged.
Hey, no, get your hands off my sandwich.
Are you Mega Man Abridged, Kyle?
Are you?
He has a screwdriver.
He was eyeballing my life.
Would you like to introduce yourself, Uncle Yo?
Hi guys. My name's Uncle Yo. I'm a geek-specific stand-up comedian, and a couple of weeks ago at Anime Next, I accidentally got invited and inducted into the Little Karibo crew, I guess.
We're in church now, apparently, because it's on Sunday morning.
And we went and saw Toy Story 3. It was epic.
Have you ever seen a room this full on Sunday morning at 9 o'clock?
No, this is supposed to be like ZombieCon. Like at this point, everyone who can afford to drink is still unconscious, and everyone else is just like coming down from the rave. They just hear loud noises, and the beat is still going on, and they just kind of slurm in.
So,
voice actors.
So, Rose, we have
I'm
a
one of
question?
those zombies. I got like 30 minutes of sleep.
Questions?
Yes, he's right there.
Okay, first off, totally love you guys.
Thank you.
Second, Rose, I have a gift for you.
Oh no.
Yesterday, I was down in the English room, or was it Arts Valley? I can't remember.
Pretty sure
I was
it is.
still a bit high. Just kidding, just kidding.
I think Kirby's working up a collection of Kirby's. Like, buy him every single power Kirby.
Hey. Shut up, Curb.
Anyway, I was at the YuGiOh Abridged booth, and I saw the pins, and I bought like 5. One of the ones I won was the I'm not gay, I'm British pin. There's only one left, and I heard you were looking for one. Happy birthday.
Hug her.
I'll take a picture.
It's on video.
It's on video.
No. And I do have a small request. Look, Reba, could you please do, please, a little bit of leather pants for us?
Okay.
We don't want vinyl or chinos or briefs. I am a criminal and he is a thief. Plus we're hot. Hot, hot, hot. We are quite sexy. That doesn't rhyme. Shut up, I am Lady Gaga.
We need to do the raffle at some point, by the way, Rose. Okay. Should we do it? 2 more questions, then the raffle? After the show?
Yeah.
Are we okay? Because Curb said there was another panel after this.
No, we have a half an hour break.
Okay. Alright, so we can do the raffle.
Good job,
How dare you?
Don't cross the streams.
You guys want a muffin?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't
That's
need
what kind of muffin?
Awesome. I love you.
Looks like you got coffee.
Do you like muffins?
I think it's a
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi, Mark.
That's how you
I just wanted to say that your songs are just incredible. I'm just curious if you're just, are you gonna make us like a CD or something?
We couldn't legally produce any kind of CD like that.
Somebody did though.
Somebody, it was Tracy, right?
No, Kane.
Oh, Katie, sorry.
It's okay.
can't eat that.
But they did produce, they produced a CD that's like a fan-made CD that tells the story, basically.
It tells a really stupid story.
It tells a really, really stupid story.
You reorder the songs to tell a really weird story.
He'll be so happy when you say it.
But yeah, we could never illegally produce anything like that. We can't make CDs, DVDs, but we can make shirts, no problem.
What you can do is take locks of his hair and sell it on eBay. How do you think how do you think I was able to take Amtrak down here to the top?
Amtrak.
Okay, so we're gonna keep doing the Q&A until 10, and then we'll show the new episode.
Yeah!
Yes. Yes.
I would like to. Little Grebo, what's your favorite card and your least favorite card?
I can tell you what my favorite monster is. Jeff Goldblum. I don't know about least favorite card. I had a really. I feel bad telling this story because it was kind of awkward. But yesterday, tell the story. Yesterday, he's probably here, and I would like to deeply apologize to the King Harkinian cosplayer. He brought a Gemini soldier card to my booth, and he said, "Would you sign this for me, please?" And I was like, "Okay." And I always sign just at the bottom on the card description because I'm like, well, they're asking me to ruin their card essentially, so I guess it doesn't really matter. And I signed over the description. And as soon as I start writing, he goes, "What are you doing? This is ruined. I can't use it now." And I'm like, "Seriously?" He's like, "This is my favorite card. It's the first edition." And I'm like, "Do you want me to at least finish the signature?" And so I ruined his favorite ever card. So every time I see that card from now on, I will have just terrible flashbacks.
But he asked you to sign it.
Oh, it's alright. It's understandable because I mean, we looked it up on the YuGiOh wiki afterwards, and it's a pretty lengthy description. Yeah, you would have to have a really good memory to actually remember what that card did. So I feel really bad.
What I found funny is 10 minutes later he came back and bought 3 shirts.
They came back and bought 3 shirts. So they let bygones speak of bygones. I guess he went off and had dinner.
The king and Gemini soldier.
Enough! My ship sails in the morning.
What for dinner?
But father, what if something happens to you?
I'll take the Triforce of Courage to protect me.
Wisdom.
So I have a question and a request.
Okay.
My first question is, would you like some cake?
Oh God.
Hey, you
You want this cake? Happy Mary is awesome. I love
But
This
but
muffin
everyone's
is
right.
really good, by the way.
Everyone's right. It is a lie. So I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Anyways, why don't you just say butt scratcher next? You know, just get all the 4chan names out of your system now. It's early in the morning. We could be free by 10.
Can't hear you on the butt scratchers.
I can start singing Rick Astley if you want.
They say do it.
We're no strangers to love.
Okay, my request is, Lil Grebo, you could like do a random bass playing with this guitar I got right by my foot.
Huh? Wow. You want me to play the guitar randomly?
Do it.
Is this going to be another mask incident?
Do I plug your Full Metal Alchemist Abridged while playing the bass?
No, you put my Becca bridge. Becca going to not by it.
But you played lots of Guitar Hero. I made you an expert.
Play an expert.
This morning. Oh, this morning, well.
Freebird!
Choose the whammy bar.
Killing it.
Alright, turn around.
You should be showing doing this.
Play to us. Yeah. LK the musician.
So sexy.
I heard something else besides cards.
I'm looking for a bouncing crow.
Has anybody blinked yet?
There he is!
Hi. Out of all of them, which Millennium winner would you like to
Which Millennium item?
Yes.
Would I like to own?
Yeah.
The Millennium Frisbee.
I thought you were going to say Millennium Falcon.
I actually, what? Go Millennium Frisbee!
Are you bored now?
A little bit. I actually have a collection of Millennium items at home because I always get given gifts when I come to these conventions. I think so far I've got the Millennium Ring, the Millennium Eye, the Millennium Puzzle. I think I have a Millennium Necklace, so I think
like 3 puzzles.
I have like a bunch of puzzles. I have a really cheap tacky one.
A lot of pharaohs in there, jeez.
I'm starting a collection. Pharaohs in your closet.
We actually got 2 eyes at.
You got one eye.
Yeah, we each got a Millennium Eye and
We each got a
next.
Millennium Eye.
Yeah.
So Pegasus is walking around, so I'm just going, what? I can't watch Spice World the movie.
Julie brought Spice World. We didn't get to watch it. I was so sad.
It's on VHS.
I know.
Remember that?
Vintage.
Okay.
What's that?
What is this?
Yes, Rose.
S, what?
Okay.
Oh, hey, look, it's me.
I have a request. Can you
Can I get my game on?
Get your game on.
Okay. I will start doing that.
In Kaiba's voice.
I believe my game is now on.
No, you have to do it in Kaiba.
You have to do it on the countdown, like everything else.
Can I finish?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm real happy for you, Alpha, and I will let you finish. But get your game on was the best catchphrase of all time.
In Kaiba's voice, can you say this card is weak and rip it into 6 pieces?
With that card that you're holding?
Yes.
You want me to do this now?
Yeah.
Is it a credit card? I'm making him work it.
What card is it? What's the card?
It's the Mist Valley Thunderbird.
Oh, that's not bad.
What are you doing? This is my favorite card.
This card is weak. It's also technically not as weak as I thought. This card is weak. Does anybody have any scissors?
It's weak against water.
This clothes is weak.
Apparently not weak.
This card is weak. Very weak.
This panel is the best one.
I'm pretty sure this is the most fun any Otakon has ever had on a Sunday morning.
Yes.
I don't know if this is gonna walk in.
Aren't you glad you all came?
To this city.
Play a card game.
On motorcycles.
Cycles.
Okay.
How much time do we have? How many questions do we got left? How much time do we have left?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Okay, we got good.
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
What have I done?
I'll come back that way. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, go.
Okay. Who are each of your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh characters?
Ooh.
All of us.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go on the shady side.
I think for the sake that I do him in the show, it's probably Jaden. Most likely.
What do you like about that?
Is it the fact that his hair looks like a Karibo?
because I'm asking because like I know that he probably has real character to him, but like I've only seen him in English, so whatever it is, it's probably lost.
I just think like he's really arrogant, really cocky. Like every other character in the show, you got Cersei. Oh, Jaden, I don't think I can do this. And everybody else is like relying on Jaden. So I kind of like the character. It's kind of like Yami to Yugi. Yeah, Yami is like Yami.
Oh, Pharaoh, I don't know if I can do this.
Just do it. Yami gives the motivation to
That's
Yugi
what
and
she
everything like
said.
that. So probably Jaden.
He will not. He keeps thinking that I'm like.
I said it once.
No, you said it like 8 times. Seriously. Anyway, Yugi mainly because both Yugis because I find the dual personality thing really interesting from a writing standpoint.
This is weird. We all like the main characters.
I know. Yeah, this was bizarre. But just for the sake of not being boring. Also Arcana because he's nuts. He's so like Sam Rigo going back 30 subjects ago. He has like the funniest, like most ridiculous performance with him, and so he was really fun. But as far as like main characters, I don't know what that was. That was kind of cool though. But as far as like main characters go, I really like Yugi just from a writing standpoint. But.
Yugi, yeah, that's my favorite because that's the kind of guy I aspire to be. I'd like to be the kind of guy who's always there for his friends and who.
Well, you also think that Yugi is kind of like the
abridged Yugi is kind of like me when I'm a complete jerk to people. It's like abridged Marek was me when I was 15. Abridged Yugi is just me first thing in the morning where I just don't care.
Abridged Bakura will be you when you're old and bitter and like. I don't care.
When I'm pouting, like I do tend to pout like a child whenever I get frustrated, and then I just get into abridged Yugi mode. It's not pretty.
Yeah, I can confirm.
Your favorite?
In the real show, I like Jack Atlas.
Yeah.
In the abridged.
Why?
Because you're pretty and awesome, and oh my god. In the abridged series, I like Abridged Yugi because he's an ass. I like.
She's an ass.
Oh no! He's a jerk, and I like jerks apparently.
You're a jerk.
You're a
You're
jerk.
a jerk. You're a jerk.
Your face is a jerk.
You're all jerks.
It's a jerk. We can be jerks together.
Carl, what's yours?
Are we having a jerk off right now?
I bet I can jerk better than you can.
Carl, I'm curious what your favorite is.
Mudcat.
Unfortunately, Mudkip is not a part of Yugimons.
Bye.
That was fun,
Okay, so next question. We have a time for about, I don't know.
Maybe 2 more
questions.
Follow bouncing crows back to the nosebleed section.
Yep. Little Kariba.
Yes.
Is it at all possible for you to say the phrase "in America" with a straight face?
That's what pose your normal face now.
In America.
That's pretty odd. That doesn't sound very straight.
In America.
That was fabulous.
Wow.
How much time we got?
Let's do 3 more questions.
3 more questions, all right. Need good questions, okay.
In the form of a limerick.
In the slow motion.
Are you still looking for a copy of YuGiOh the movie? Because we have one right here.
Oh, we don't want to take yours.
Yeah. We were just gonna.
Unless you want him to rip it in half.
This movie is weak.
We're not gonna get the chance to watch it tonight anyway, but that's really cool of you.
Are you sure?
Thank you though.
I just wanted to offer.
You're awesome.
Thank you for doing your
very much.
stuff. You are amazing.
I can't see you.
Morning, guys.
Hey.
My only real question is, like, you've been doing this stuff, and I've actually been hearing it about through my friends, and it's really hilarious. But
only when they do it.
But how do you guys feel about the actual Yu-Gi-Oh game itself?
The card game?
Yes.
Yes, okay, tell them about the card game.
Favorite story.
It is. So I've only ever played Yu-Gi-Oh! Once.
Oh no.
Same here. And Crows has only ever played Yu-Gi-Oh! Once. And the reason for that is we both played it at Comic-Con 2008, and we were actually demoing the new 5Ds rules against each other. And the people, Upper Deck were in charge of the card game at that point, and they all knew who we were. And so as soon as we got into the booth at Comic Con, we sat down and like the guy in charge of the booth came over. He was like the head of marketing for the card game. He came over and he pulled the guy who was demoing it aside and just started whispering to him in his ear and pointing very, very violently at us. And they came over afterwards and said, "What you guys do with this, don't do that with this." They
Don't make fun of the card game.
They couldn't be any more specific than that. And but Crows and I played, and
Tell them about when we got to the table and they were showing us all the new mechanics.
yeah, they started showing us all the new 5Ds rules, and they basically were like, "So you guys know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! So this is new," and I was like, wait, back up. I have no idea how this game works. You have to start from the very beginning, and the guy just stops and goes, because he knew who I was. But yeah, we were playing for a while, and I was sucking royally, and then I came up with a card that I thought could turn the whole thing around. Crow still had 8,000 life points. I had like 2,000 at that point, and I heard someone go. That's how bad it was. Just describing it, you can feel my pain. But yeah, I came up with an attack that I thought, okay, this is going to turn the whole thing around, just like in the show.
Just like in the show.
And it did for Crows, yeah. But he activated a trap card that meant he had to sacrifice like 900 life points to deflect my attack and destroy all my monsters. And so Crows defeated me, and I didn't take a single life point off him directly. He took his own life to stop me from attacking him. So Crows basically had a flawless victory against me in Yu-Gi-Oh! And I will never play it again until it's against him and I defeat him in a children's card game.
It's all like Donkey Kong, good sir.
Yes. I have to defeat Crows' 7 evil ex-boyfriends.
I used to play the card game like when I was in high school.
Oh yeah, she asked all of us. I'm sorry, I didn't really know.
Derp. Yeah, I played it in high school for like 8 months, and then I got tired of it because the cards were expensive. I'd go blow $120 on cards in 5 minutes. Expensive, always expensive.
Yep. I personally like how tear-resistant the cards are.
Normally they're not that hard to tear. I was surprised that this group of people was like busting their chops.
It was a spy.
Greatest card.
We need to redo that scene at YuGiOh Abridged when he tears it.
How many does it take to rip up a Yu-Gi-Oh card?
9,001.
An entire convention center.
You guys, any opinions on the card game?
I used to play it for a short time. Like, I grew out of it at least 2 years ago, but when it kicked off in like our high school, like everybody and their mom had trading cards. It's like, dude, you gotta trade this, Drew, you gotta trade that. And people would bring in like German cards and they wouldn't care, you know? Slap the Sky Dragon in German, ooh, I have to get it. I don't know what Adfleischung means, I have to get it. But I grew out of it a couple of years ago simply because when 5Ds integrated into the card game, you've got like these new fusion cards like Synchro Summon.
Yeah.
You know, I couldn't carry on with that. You know, I was like, okay, play this, attack, I win. That's essentially what I want. I don't want to have to go, okay, this, I have to get out this, okay, let me get out a fusion card. Don't have that, here's my summons. It's just too much. So I grew out of it like 2
Yeah, it's essentially fusion without fusion.
I think you've played it once though, right?
Fusion.
Well, I used to play all the time, and like my first 2 years of high school was huge. And all of my friends were obsessed with it for a time. And we were like, about the show even, but I mean, I think I was the only person who even cared about the show, but everybody was playing the card game. I haven't touched it in forever, but I think I did pitch to Martin, dude, we should do different style, if you know what I mean. And just like go to some card shop and get like 5 booster packs. Yeah, that's right, I said it, soak it in. Get like 5 booster packs or whatever, build a deck, you know, from whatever is the most recent thing, and just like play a game blind and like do a video out of it or something. But,
I will record this.
yeah, maybe someday, who knows.
So we have time. How many more questions, bros?
I think one more question.
One more question, okay, and we show the new episode.
Okay, who thinks they got the best question here? Who here is lying to themselves about having a great question?
Just to let you know, bros, that was probably a bad question.
Pick that guy.
Just put the pressure on me.
Make it good.
What color socks are you wearing right now?
That was
Giant icons are giant.
No, we get another question. Let's check this guy in the hat.
Okay, if you had the Millennium Rod and you didn't apply the Steve rule that you guys made, who would you use it on and what would you make them do?
I know exactly what I would do.
That's a good question.
Do any of you guys listen to the One Piece podcast? People. Steve YuGiOh, who I go to college with, is like 10 feet tall and has the coolest voice ever and is really buff. I would use it. I would use the Millennium Rod to take over his mind and have him be my personal bodyguard.
Because we both like One Piece, we know.
Anyone know anyone else? What doesn't have to be Steve?
I would mind control a car dealer and get him to give me a new car.
I would invade the crater of Italia and get him to stop.
This guy is officially my new best friend.
I would mind control Dan Green and actually get him to come to a convention where we are attending.
That needs to happen.
I think I would probably mind control every security and authority in the U.S. so I don't have to go back home. Because I've only been here for like under a week, and you know, I'm absolutely loving it. This is my first time to a convention, first time to the U.S., and you guys are freaking fantastic.
I got an answer to this mind control.
It's a Kodak moment. Get the bird.
Call it a bad bromance. I don't think I would need the Millennium Rod because all you guys are already doing what I want you to do right here in this room.
So, new episode?
What is the title of this episode, Mark?
The title of this episode? The title of this episode is not episode. It's Penguin Ex Machina. There is a penguin in it, though.
Before we start, Kurt, you took your first picture a bit early. Now that a ton of more people came in the room, I think we should get one more great picture of you guys so we can post on the website on the front page. What do you say?
Everybody say
The second episode of season 3. Can you see it? Okay. Okay. But we're going to show the episode then. Me and Shady have a little something to do. Yep, we have a little bit of business. And then, I guess, if we have any time, we might take a few more questions and then do the raffle.
Sounds good to me.
Yay!
Okay, so I guess it's a... I know it sounds like I'm making excuses, but it's a bit of a mess because this is the first time I've ever actually had to work on my laptop while, like, in the United States, just completely out of my element.
You finished this last night.
I finished this last night.
That's how dedicated he is.
No mouse. Hours and hours. 3 nights in a row.
But yeah, it's a bit of a mess as far as the structure of it goes. But
you mean like episode 1?
Like episode 1, yeah.
I
That's fairly well structured. But the second half is pretty good. It's got some funny jokes in, but hopefully you enjoy it. Obviously, there's still a few things that I've yet to add, like a couple of things that will literally be like a mouse click to do when I get home to England. But right now, so here's episode 48, Penguin X Factor.
All right.
It's like a fanfic, only written by actual writers.